Hi, Vieira with stockmarketlive.tv. Today I'm going to introduce to investors this service, $5 per day, an idea of an American company, the largest in the sector. But before I start, I'm going to refer here to this company, which you have here at new all-time highs, Sociedade Mineral del Chile, one of the complementary stock picks that you have on the blog of the company, as well as Intuitive Surgical, which you have today at $1,045. Why I'm showing you this? Because it is part of the service, the features that I'm going to describe here. Bear in mind that this service, it has been available, okay? So as it has been available, depends entirely on you to join the service as a result of this partnership between us and this American company. I'm going to refer today to the service that you have here, a description, the autonomous trading app, all right? And I'm going also to refer or to explain the features. And I'm going to, the reason I show you the Intuitive Surgical is that you have it on the first page of the website. You just have to, I invite you to play the video, it is rather important, since it's 1 minute long, okay? Intuitive Surgical is trading here at $736, as of today, $1,045, okay? Why is this important, you may ask? For many reasons. We have been long-term investors in the markets, explaining to serious investors which are the best companies to invest in, also coaching or teaching investors or warning them when not to listen to Wall Street. Intuitive Surgical is a great example because all of them, they downgraded Intuitive Surgical in the past to sell, to strong sell, including the fact that some of them said that Intuitive Surgical was going to crash. The same situation, it has been happening in fact with this company that I introduced to investors worldwide, very few are aware of. I'm referring to Sociedade Mineral del Chile, which you have also, as I said, on the blog of the company, precisely here, okay? So these complementary stock picks, the fact is that the minimum return on investment is 100% to 1%. The case of Intuitive Surgical, more than 1,000%. And these are not the best examples. You have the case of Netflix with more than 6,300% return on investment, okay? So I'm going to explain a bit the features here of the service. Autonomous trading app, $5 per day, no recurring subscriptions, okay? And now I'm going to explain here a bit this matter one by one, okay? So firstly, long-term investors. There is no day trading or short-term trading, no price targets, okay? We believe that price targets, it's deceiving. A very good example is the fact that when we upgraded Amazon to strong buy at $77 or Intuitive Surgical, no one believed that Amazon could get to $1,000 or Intuitive Surgical to more than $1,000. So we think that price targets are not beneficial to investors, okay? And that is the opinion also of this American company that helped us to come up with this idea. Moreover, one stock, okay? One stock. And the stock, it never changes. So you are a long-term investor in this company if you subscribe to the service. Eventually, in the future, we might change it, but the decision, it is up onto you. Secondly, one chart per month, including comments. This is rather important because our charts, unlike the rest of the industry, and you have hundreds, if not thousands of charts, and also live on the blog of the company in several articles, they are completely different compared to the rest. The rest, it does not work, okay? We shape markets history, we create them, okay? So you have the proof precisely on the in the charts itself, They are simple to read and also explained, okay? In the sense that the chart includes comments for those interested in momentum trading or short-term trading, mid-term trading and long-term trading, okay? Not trading but investment. We are not referring here to trading, since there will not be in this service day trading or trade alerts. This is rather important. You have the charts to refer to, but only one chart per month, okay? We have several services. If you are interested in day trading or short-term trading, also in long-term investment, we have other services, okay? This is the service that the American company believes that responds to the American requirements. For example, in our country, it is completely different. Our most popular service is artificial intelligence autonomous trading. One webinar per month. You also have 2 tasks per month or assignment. If you click here, you have an example. It is a great example that you have, in fact, on YouTube. It is rather popular, okay? Just have to click. The title of the assignment is Artificial Intelligence Can MicroStrategy Soar 45% After Earnings as RH. Okay, you can click and you can play the assignment. It's just an example, okay? It does not mean that you are going to see all the time assignments. You might see very well, instead of assignments, tests. Thereafter, you have also here free Bitcoin charts. And when I refer to Bitcoin, I'm not referring to Bitcoin trading, okay? It is very important that you understand that we are against Bitcoins, in the sense that we consider Bitcoin a scam. Nevertheless, we have been using Bitcoin to, and in fact, Bitcoin is a way of saying, because we have been using this Bitcoin per US dollar, which is rather a bit different compared to Bitcoin. We have been using Bitcoin US dollar, the charts, to exemplify the large value of the course live technical analysis. So we have been using live charts precisely to teach how to invest in the markets utilizing Bitcoin, because Bitcoin US dollar, since it is rather volatile, it is also a mathematical fact that we can, in every single trade alert in the chart, seeing a very large profit, okay? And this is what we have been doing for years, okay? So, for example, on the website, when everyone else was bearish Bitcoins, we were upgraded to strong buy at $198, and that chart exists on the website, on blog of the company. We have been here for 30 years, okay? So this is rather important, because recently we announced that we became bearish Bitcoins, reversing to the short side, the largest position in 2017 at a price of $4,800. Meanwhile, the Bitcoin per US dollar crashed or plunged down to $3,000, to be more precisely $2,970, with other trade alert 100% accurate, okay? So all these charts, they exist, and they've been sharing with subscribers, and it is completely free. No one has ever paid for this, and no one needs to trade Bitcoins. On the contrary, I repeat, this is free information that can be rather useful to you. Following Twitter and YouTube real-time feed. Here after Twitter and YouTube, it's just for promotions and case studies. Well, the American firm, in this matter, I completely agree. We have thousands of lessons complimentary on YouTube. We have thousands in fact hundreds of real-time trade alerts in the most important companies in the world. For example, the case of Nvidia, earnings and so on, in the real time. And the American firm considers that we should not do it, okay? Consider that this information should be given on first hand to subscribers, and it will be, that is to say that many of the information that you have seen on YouTube, it will be available in this channel, and only, later on it will be then posted to YouTube. It can be several months old, it can be several weeks, depends. For example, today we posted to YouTube a video from March 2017, and that video became extraordinarily profitable. I'm referring to a strong buy position in Restoration Hardware, that the company that today it is worth $74 or so. And the video, it was posted to YouTube, the share price was $32 or so. Just for you to have an example, and you can confirm it on the YouTube channel, as well as the same video covering a short position at the very bottom in Herbalife. And since then, Herbalife, the share price also zoomed to new highs in 2017, $72, okay? So these videos, you know, they should not be available, in fact, on real time on YouTube. People, they should be paying for it, and this is the opinion of the American firm. And I agree, everyone agrees, subscribers also agree. Again, here, no trade alert, short-term trading or day trading. So this service will not have any short-term trading, you know, day trading, trade alerts, okay? No price targets, I already explained, and no recurring subscription. Requirements. The requirements is rather simple. You have to have a Slack paid account, okay? Free accounts are not allowed, and the reason is, again, simple to explain. Firstly, partnership, and this is important to help the Americans, those that they deserve, and these American firms, there are plenty of them that they deserve to be helped to, you know, continue developing technology. And also, probably the most important, the reason to have a slack.com paid account is that there are features to benefit from them. It is necessary to have a paid account, okay? For example, there are things that we can only give if you have a paid account. So that is related to the existence of boots, the algorithms, and the way they work and so on, okay? If you want to know more about the service, then you also have here the track record. You can click here, for example, on these several links, and there you find plenty of live market calls, free, most of them. And this is the explanation of the service. If it pleases you, fine. If it does not please you, $5 per day, less than Starbucks. Well, unfortunately, in that case, we cannot help you, since there will be no further information on Twitter or YouTube, rather than case studies or promotional material, and rather delayed compared to the thousands of assets that we have been, you know, publishing to the channel. And by the way, on YouTube, on Vimeo, including even on Twitter, you find hundreds of very important lessons. Those lessons you can, you know, learn a lot about how the markets, for example, commenting about the market, what they say on CNBC or CNN. You have examples, a recent one by a fake billionaire, in fact, in the US, saying that the market, it was a bubble that was going to crash. They say the same every single week, you know, blah, blah, blah. And we were raising targets. And by raising targets, the markets, they rally to new all-time highs. We have been repeating the same these 4 years. And this is rather important, because we have always to refer to the proof. Can be seen live on the tape. The opinion of the others does not matter. What really matters is to respect the market. And if the market tells us, and the algorithm based on artificial intelligence says that the markets, they want to go up and the stocks, they are going to zoom, you have to be buying. And you had the case of Sociedade Química Mineira del Chile, or the case of Intuitive Surgical, Nvidia, you know, and many others, okay? Thank you very much. Bye-bye.